Yo, what's good? What's good? What's good? It's another great Thursday night. Happy to see the fellas, man. Chicago Sportscast. Today's what's going on? Let me start. What's going on with you guys, fellas? What's going on, Darius, DJ, my man Pinky?
What's going on? What's going on?
Let's
Man,
go.
you already know it's a blessed
hot
Thursday night over here, bro.
We got a hot one and shit. But on this episode of Chicago Sports Podcast is Monsters of the Madhouse, Voice of Chicago Sportsman is proudly brought to you by Elite Icons Farming and Memorabilia. Make your sportsmanhood timeless with the elite icons at infoicons.biz, River Street, Taven, Chicago's guaranteed great 9 and wine. Okay, fellas, so I'm glad to see everybody here on the Thursday. We back together. It's been a couple of weeks, you know what I'm saying? It's been too long. But all right, the Fantastic Four is back together. And now today's episode, let's jump right into it. Rich Eisen Bears to make the NFC. He said the Bears are a sleeper to make the NFC Championship game. So I'm gonna kick this off with my man Darius. Man, we're always bringing the heat. Kick this off with you. What's your thoughts on that, man?
I mean, I'm not mad at the sleeper thought of the Bears making to the NFC title game. Shoot, I hope he's right. You know what I'm saying? I hope he's right. I don't think it's too far-fetched though. I mean, because listen, man, NFL is a game of inches, bro. And all we need is, the ball to bounce right a few times for us, and we could be in there. But the first line of duty that we have to take care of is handling the regular season well enough that we make the playoffs. We get to the playoffs, that means we have a chance to do whatever. We got a chance for the Super Bowl, we get to the playoffs. At this point of it, we're a young team, and we're coming together with a rookie quarterback. All you can ask for is an opportunity, a chance, a chance at that big game. And shoot, we can roll to the NFC Championship. I love it. I truly appreciate the optimism, though.
Nice. Go ahead, BJ. You should start.
So NFC Championship game. Hey, if that happened, I would love it. Yes. Ideally, I don't know. I mean, hey, I'm with it. If they're predicting it, if it happens, that's a blessing for sure. But I don't know. I think we a year ahead of ourselves. Couple of years, maybe a year or two ahead of ourselves. Maybe. That's my take on it.
All right, a little quick. You still thinking about it though? A little quick. I'm surprised that you. I thought you was gonna smash it.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. Go ahead,
Go ahead with your Super Bowl prediction.
You already know when I made my record prediction and where I said the team was gonna go. I said NFC Championship game, and the rest was up to them to do what they gotta do. Because I said they can make it. That's all I said. 14-3, and they can make it to the NFC Championship game. And this, by Rich Eisen, just further proves, further goes to what I was saying, my belief. I'm not the only person that has that strong belief. That's all that shows for the most part right now, because right now it's still on paper. Right now on paper, I'm looking hella strong right now. But you know what I'm saying? They got to put it, as Bobby would say, our last guest from last week, you got to put it on wax. So we got to get that part down. So we got to get this, because right now, reports out there and training camp that defense stumped the you-know-what into the offense today, beat the brakes off of them in every facet of the game. 2-minute drills, 7-on-7s, 11-on-11s.
We
the
won
only
that.
person that actually had something decent was Bayless Jones. And that's a bad thing when Bayless Jones has the only highlight on offense. That's not good.
But I told y'all, don't sleep on Bayless. I told you that, didn't I?
Yeah, I'm still sleeping.
I told you, and Bayless
in the
is
snooze
my
button
X-factor.
until further notice.
I'm snoring.
I am hitting the snooze button until further notice. Yeah, until that 50-man 3 roster comes out, I'm gonna keep the snooze button going. I mean, my hand ready, right there to smack it. You know what I'm saying? Until he officially safe on the roster, I don't think he's making the roster. I'm just saying because
especially with the emergence of Tyler Scott. But I'm gonna tell
Tyler
you,
Scott's
man,
been looking like a beast. Not today
this
though.
Hall of Fame game is going
really show.
We gonna see in the games. We're gonna see what happens in the games. That's what it matters the most.
Because certain guys don't need to play.
You're right.
Certain guys don't need to play, but it's a few guys that they better be out there playing.
But yeah,
I agree.
I'm definitely hyped about Rich Eisen backing up my claims that I've been saying. You know what I'm saying? They don't have the same record that the Bears, you know what I'm saying? Because like you said, they're just his dark horse team. But then again, last year, the Lions was his dark horse team. And we saw what happened there. So the man knows what he's talking about. I mean, if you go back from the past couple of years, the man's been right about a lot of things. The only thing the man ain't been right about is his Jets. That's the only thing. Poor Rich ain't been right about his Jets forever. But that's it. Everybody else he's been having a pulse on. You know, he said the 49ers would be the ones going back because of, you know, the chemistry and what they had going on. And he said his dark horse team was going to be the Lions, and the team that he thought would get there was going to be the Eagles. He thought it'd be a rematch of the Eagles versus 49ers. Didn't happen. So, but we all know that, you know, usually when something, you know, you happen once, it's kind of, you know, it's luck. Happens twice, it's just a little trend, you know, thing. But then if it happens more than 3 or 4 times, then, you know, you got something going. And Rich Eisen's been having something going the last couple of years with his predictions, at least on the NFC side. I mean, it's not that hard to predict saying Kansas City's going to make it every year. So yeah. Yeah, I'm excited. Like I don't want to just pat myself on the back, but pat myself on the back because he's starting to feel what I've been feeling, like that he's getting that sense of what I've been trying to get other Bears fans to feel.
Yeah, I mean, listen, man. I hope you're right, brother. And I'm gonna keep.
I hope you're right too.
Yeah, man. Hey, listen,
I hope you're right.
Listen.
So, Q, how you feel about that, man?
Yeah, how do you feel?
Let me tell you, I'm with Rich, man. I hope he's right. Like we all said, everybody wants, and I appreciate. For a long time, we haven't seen this much. The Bears get this much love in the offseason in a long time, and this is, I think, since was the year after 2019, the following they went the 2018 when they had a lot of hype going into the next season. Mm-hmm. This was the last time we really been seeing this. So, I believe the Bears should. I think the Bears will make the playoffs, and once you get the playoffs, like Darius said, anything can happen.
All bets are off.
There, and I think if they do make the playoffs, it would not shock me at all if the Bears make it that far. Yeah. Now, do I expect? Will I be mad if they don't? Nah, because you know, like BJ said, it might be a year. I don't think they're 2 years away. I think they're 1 year away, actually. 1 year away.
Maybe 1 or 2. Yeah.
I think they're so. It would not surprise me if they like 2018. I ain't gonna hold y'all. 2018 surprised the hell out of me. When they started doing that. But if they do that, this won't surprise me at all because I expect this team to be competitive and stuff like that. So I think it's very good.
For sure, competitive, for sure. Absolutely.
I expect this team to make the playoffs.
Yeah, and I think the way they start is important, man.
Yeah,
I mean, because even in that 2018 season, man, even though we lost that Green Bay game, you know, you seen it just looked different.
Yeah, it did.
You know, the effect Khalil Mack had on our defense, there was a difference there. You know, even though we lost that Green Bay game, you know, you saw something more different than we had seen in the past.
Yeah, I agree.
So that's where I'm at with it.
I think a good start is very important, man.
Yeah, I think and the Bears' schedule favors them to have a hot start, man. So
and the schedule they set up perfectly to have a hot start.
Yeah. But this is why that's part of the reason why. Like I have a feeling like just like 2018, Ryan Poles is going to add he's going to add somebody to this roster that's going to put us over the edge. Where you're saying that we're a year or two away, where we're going to literally just be that one move away. And it may not happen right away in this beginning of the season, but I say by week 2 or 3, no matter, despite what our record is, whether it's a winning record or not, Poles is going to add somebody that's on offense or defense that's going to tip the scales where everybody's going is going to be like, oh, we've arrived.
What do you think that move is?
I can see
What
that
do you think that
happening.
move is?
I honestly think the move is going to be on our defensive side of the ball. And I
That's
say
what we
that
needed. That's what we needed. That's what we
I
needed.
don't think it's necessarily needed because we got the young studs right now. But I just think that Ryan Poles is going to have that itchy trigger finger and some of that leftover wanting to make a trade because he couldn't do it in the draft.
Right.
Didn't get a chance to really scratch that itch in the draft because he wanted to make that trade up.
Pinky.
You know,
I think you're right. I think it all would he trade. I think it all depends on how what's the name is coming along this year.
Austin Booker.
No, the DN. The
oh, you're talking about
yeah, it's slipping my mind.
number 99.
Yeah, Dexter.
Oh, you talking about
I think
Devon Dexter.
I think it comes down to where he's at if he makes that trade during the season. Because if he's going all in, balling out, and I expect him to have a huge year, man.
I think he will. I
expect him to
But I'm saying that I think we're gonna make the move no matter what. Whether he's balling out or not. I think if he's balling out and our defense is like just running roughshod on everybody, we're winning games just solely defense alone. We add like another piece to help the offense out. But if the offense is doing their thing and the defense is still doing their thing, but we lost a game that we probably could have won, you got a close loss. If we'd have had that extra pass rusher or something like that, I see him adding somebody on the defense. Like he just goes in, he bites the bullet or something. They go over luxury tax somehow or whatever, and they're like, yeah, we need him now. We needed him yesterday. We're gonna get him, bring him in this building, get him going, and that's it. They're gonna make the trade. They're either gonna make a trade or they're gonna get that late signing that they needed to bolster whatever area is weakness.
And so what's up to everybody in the chat, man? Keep it going, please.
Yeah, what's up, y'all?
Like and subscribe.
And that sounds good already.
Hey, Darius, how you feel about piggyback on that? What you think about that? That's a good thing. You think?
Yeah, I mean it sounds good, but I think I truly believe Pose and company believes in the guys that they either drafted, or that they signed undrafted, the undrafted guys they signed, or the guys that they signed through free agency and on the waiver wire. You know what I mean? I believe they're going to give those guys a fair chance to kind of stake their claim to a particular spot on a defense, offensive line, or wherever we feel like an improvement should be made. And if he doesn't feel confident in the preseason that these guys are having, and I do truly believe that he's going to make a move. I personally believe that Yannick Ngakoue will be on this team.
You think so? Yeah, I hope so.
I think so.
Because we need an edge. We need
signing him won't shake the money up too tough to where if you feel like you want to add a Connor Williams or whatever, that's still available to do. You see what I'm saying? Like I truly think, if any additions are going to be made, it's going to be in the trenches. Now, it may not be the particular names I call, but I feel like it's going to be bodies that's geared toward those two sides of the ball, those two areas of, on each side of the ball. It's going to be somebody in them trenches. Like I just, we're too close to kind of play around with that. I think we're on the cusp of really making this thing go. Even though, we haven't played it down yet of real live football, but just, the paper trail, like, listen, the game's not played on paper, I understand, but it's just a feeling you get. And guys, y'all can all admit that this feels different, man.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. Yep, absolutely.
It feels different.
It does.
So I truly think, the moves that will be made, is going to be made in the trenches in those key areas, to not necessarily to take anyone from a spot, but just to ensure and solidify, these spots. So when we're going into the season, we don't have as many questions as we do.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Because that offensive line, we have a lot. You know, we still have a lot of questions. Like I'm confident.
I don't have that many questions about the offensive line.
Yeah. And look, I'm confident in the guys that's placed there right now. But it's a lot of people in it. A lot of people in our fan base is not. So
yeah, I'm with y'all. I'm pretty confident in the O line, man.
Yeah.
I'm with y'all.
Yeah.
But BJ, what you think of the pick? You said do you see that being a possibility depending on where the defense is at?
Yes. Yeah. Well, yeah. I think they're going to address the defensive end regardless.
Yeah,
you know, I just think that's
Darius. I think they're going to bring back old boy with Darius. I agree with Darius right there. Who they going to bring?
Oh
in.
yeah, I hope so.
I think he's going to come in for sure.
I think what they're going to do is they're going to wait until see if anybody falls. You know, somebody get cut during training camp. If somebody falls there, because that could be a cheaper option for the Bears. That could be just as valuable. But if nobody falls that they think that can help them, I think he's definitely going to be the one that they call to bring in, for sure.
I'm going to disagree, and I think that the Bears make a bold move and actually bite the dangling carrot that is the Philadelphia Eagles dangling Hassan Reddick.
I mean, that's going to be a lot of money.
Yeah.
I understand that. But I have a feeling that the Bears are gonna make a nice even trade because we're gonna be letting go of Larry Borum because despite what he's doing,
he ain't worth no money. That's not no equal value.
Cutting him saves us more money. We only take on $30,000 of a cap hit towards our cap hit. So he's a great valuable option to drop right away to add extra money and value to take and absorbing Hassan Reddick's contract, along with making some other like lower class trades. You know, some other guys who are backups, guys who would normally probably be on the roster, but we'll get rid of them for the sake of building our trenches.
You have me looking crazy. You have me looking crazy. Hassan Reddick's on the Jets, man.
I said Hassan Reddick, didn't I?
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking. Like, hold up.
I'm trying to say the defensive end who's with the Eagles. Or did he go? Yeah, did he go to the?
He used to be with the Eagles.
He used to be with the Eagles.
Yeah, he's with the Jets. Yes.
Yeah,
he's holding out. He's looking for that cash money.
He's holding out.
Yes,
he used to be with
the wrong team. Dollar amount?
Wrong team, but same guy, wrong team.
So you think
the dollar amount he's asking
Jets
for?
Might say, you know what?
It's no way. It's no way the Bears make that move. It's no way.
He's not consistent enough, man. I don't think he's consistent enough to pay that, man.
From what they're saying out here, he asked for like close to 28 a year.
Nowhere in the world. The Bears only got the cap space to pay 28.
That's what they say he asking. Definitely, I heard that on the radio out here. But I don't know if that's I
wouldn't pay 28 for him.
No, hell no, hell no.
No, sir. That's why I was looking.
I still feel that the Bears are going to make a trade for a player. I don't think they sign any of the free agents.
I take it. I take $8 million.
I'm with you though, Pinky, but not him.
Yeah, I mean, he's just one of the guys. He's just one of the elite pass rushers that's out there because he is one of the top elite pass rushers that's been out there the last couple of years.
Forget about it.
Hey, man, I'd rather go get Jerry Hughes, man.
But of all the pass rushers that we have on our team, he's the only one that's been to the Super Bowl, and he's been in the playoffs multiple years. So he's got something that the Bears don't have in the trench, and that's a playoff experience. And that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, I get you, but
I'm just throwing out there. He's been consistent. He may not have like the eye-popping big sack numbers, but when he's with the Eagles, he went off.
I like
he
his
went
game.
off.
But for the price he's of course I get what he's doing. Like I when you negotiating, you want to sell yourself high, and then you want to come down and meet somewhere at the middle. There's no way the Jets are gonna.
Oh, he's gonna have to come down a lot more. 28 million? No way.
That's what I'm saying. That's what
Montez Sweat wanted $30 million.
That's accurate.
Montez Sweat wanted 30, and you see where he settled.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying.
I think Montez Sweat is better than him, though.
Oh,
that's neither here nor there. We all know that. We know that.
And I mean, not saying it because he's on our team, man. Just in general, like
no. Montez Sweat is an impact player.
Yes, he is.
You know, it's not just about sacks for him. He's an impact player. He doesn't even have to get sacks to be impactful into the game.
Okay, so Pinky, check this out. The Eagles with no Reddick, right?
Yeah.
Do they still make it to the Super Bowl that year?
Without Hassan Reddick the year that they went?
Yeah.
I don't know about that. They
Why
needed
not?
him.
I say no.
They did not make the playoffs without him.
I think they do.
He made a lot of impact.
Y'all are
because him getting to the quarterback gave the Philadelphia Eagles a lot of turnovers, a lot of lucky turnovers.
That season,
I don't think he was that impactful.
He had a lot of straight sacks last year. That year,
he was dominant. He was dominant that year. The Eagles that year. He had
a lot of strip sack fumbles in the first 7 games of the season. He was on par for a long time with everybody. Everybody was facing him.
That Eagles offense was dominant.
Yeah, it was. The whole team.
Offense was legit, but the defense was something else that year. That defense is what got them to that Super Bowl. Because you saw without that defense, even with the offense being as good as it was on par numbers wise, was almost the same. They was getting dump trucked out there.
But they sputtered. That offense sputtered a lot last season.
Yeah, and in the games when they went to the Super Bowl, when the offense sputtered, the defense had their back. Their defense was consistent the year they went to the Super Bowl. Just look at the numbers.
Not really, because they sucked against us. That defense wasn't good against us.
There wasn't a lot of defense that was good against the Bears in that 5-6 game stretch when Justin Fields was running over everybody. Yeah. I mean, let's face it, how many running quarterbacks did the Eagles play that year? Justin Fields, and that was it. They played Justin Fields, who was the only consistent running quarterback. So, I mean, when we saw, and like I said, to be fair, Justin Fields was still an anomaly to everybody during that time. So, he's running over everybody. So,
hey, I want to give a shout out. I want to give a shout out to Pinky's hat. That's a cold hat.
Yeah, it is.
That is a cold hat.
Appreciate you, brother, man. Appreciate
That's a dope hat, man. I like that hat.
Yeah, I'm wearing, I got matching shorts with the, so I have to, I got a styling profile. I got a styling profile, you know what I'm saying? It's got to match, you know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
Yeah, man. But if we don't make a trade for someone like Hassan Reddick, who are you thinking? Above that, who you think we have a shot at trading for? Because I honestly see.
I don't think a trade. I think we're just.
I honestly don't think. I don't see a trade though, man.
Yeah.
I don't think we make a move, man. I think we're going to sign somebody that's waiting to be signed, man.
Yeah. That's
the way Poe, since he's taking over, you look at the trades he's made. He's made trades where he actually thought, even when it was Claypool that can take the team to the next.
But Claypool was supposed to be impactful.
Yeah, he's supposed. No, I'm saying no. I'm not saying the trade didn't work out. I'm saying when he made trade at that time.
Yeah,
I was excited about it because I thought Claypool was going to be that.
I did too.
But it didn't turn out that way. It happens. Every GM misses here and there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. That's I believe Poles is going to continue that trend. He's going to find us someone like
But he barely makes those trades though.
Look, he's more pulled off the heist of the year against Washington. Taking a player that they didn't want to get rid of and made them get rid of him.
I say this, Pinky. I say this. I think Poles is initially going to pick somebody up in free agent. And I think if that doesn't work out and the team is right there, I think he then decides to make a trade. But I don't think he comes out the gate trading. I think
I didn't say he's come out the gate. I'm saying like weeks 5 or 6. You know what I'm saying? After weeks 5 or 6, he's going to pull up that move like he did with Montez Sweat. I see him still doing it despite how well the team's playing. Whether we're like 5-1,
I think
even if we're like 4-2, 5-1 or something like that, after the first 6 games, I can see him making that trade. Or close towards the deadline, or right at around our bye week or something, he's going to be like, our bye week's kind of late. So like right after that, week 6 or 7, he's going to be like, you know what? We got to shake things up. We got to bolster this. We're right there. Let's put us over the edge with this guy. Let's sacrifice that second round pick. That's going to be a high second round pick and get that guy we know is going to get us to where we need to go.
I can see that. I can see it because around that time,
we'll know what our team is.
It's going to be a disgruntled player on a team that's a dumpster fire, just like the Commanders were, and they're going to be in sell mode. You
Yeah.
know, so around that time, because if you start 0-4, 0-4, 1-4, your chance of doing anything but losing is, what I'm saying, very, very,
Like Brian Burns from the
short.
Panthers.
But
Just saying.
but
Didn't they
I
just
can
re-sign him?
It don't matter.
nah
Yeah, they re-signed him, but if he disgruntled, they don't want to play for him if they going
Burns with
going
Burns with the
6 or
Giants,
something.
man.
Huh?
Brian
Burns
Burns with the Giants.
That's right. Yes,
Yeah.
I knew he got signed. I just couldn't remember where
And
he
they
got
gave
signed. I knew
the
he got
Giants
signed.
gave him
No, I
the
thought the
Giants gave him
Panthers
a
team
new
is
deal.
running.
Yeah.
Nah,
Giants
Brian
gave him a
Burns
new
with
deal
the
after they
Giants,
traded
man.
for him.
Oh, he went to the Giants, huh?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, Brian Burns with the Giants. They paid him well too.
Uh-huh.
They still gonna suck.
It's gonna
Yeah.
be some disgruntled guys out there, man. Hopefully it's in a position of need for us. And like we had the capital, we had to draft capital for Pose and them to push the button on it, just like they did with Montez.
Yeah.
But
So
I wouldn't act out of desperation. That's
Yeah, I
one
wouldn't
thing I
either.
fear. I don't want these guys to go out here and just sign the cat out of desperation. I
I mean,
think
but see, last year was more of getting Montez Sweat was more of a sign of desperation to try to get us over the hump. This year,
I think
I think
it was
Montez
necessity,
trade
man.
was for the
it was a
future.
necessity, but desperation as well. Because I think it was a combination of both. Honestly, I think this year it'll be more of coming out of a position of strength, of just building on what may be better, but let's make it elite.
Yeah, I say it was a necessity because it didn't matter if we had Reggie White over there, we wasn't going to no Super Bowl.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean? At that particular time,
If we had Rich White, we would have been in the Super Bowl.
it was just adding a piece.
Ain't nobody today that would have. Ain't nobody still to this day that could have stopped Reggie White if we would have had him on this roster. Oh Lord of mercy, Lord man, don't. If we can,
I don't know, man. I think Pose and Cunningham. I think they sit back and chill and see how this thing play out.
I just don't. I don't. The way they've been building this team, I don't see them. I
don't see nothing. I don't see nothing major right now.
Yeah,
I don't see nothing major. I see something after camp, maybe.
I think they do add somebody towards after the cuts, the initial cuts.
Yeah, right after camp.
Preseason. Yep. I see them, but then, like you said, if that's the case where Bears are 4-1, and someone comes out and this guy can really take us over the hump, then because he do have two second round picks in his back pocket. Now, would I like to see him keep the second round picks? Yeah, but depending on
just say if we have a Khalil Mack type of talent, what I'm saying, out there. Then I think, and you're not really feeling what you're getting from, the other side over there. I think you have to press the button then.
Yeah, of course.
But just because you feel like this guy, could add depth or whatever, nah. We need somebody that's going to come in and make an impact. Because that's what Khalil did, man. When Matt came in,
complete
Matt made an impact off the rip.
Everywhere.
You know what I mean?
Everywhere.
Man, I'm hoping the Chargers are stupid enough to release him so he can go right back to Chicago, bro. For real.
I don't see that.
I don't think so. I don't think the Bears gonna bring him back. I think that's the fans want it, but I don't think they're gonna bring him back. I don't think Khalil wants to come back to Chicago.
To play alongside Montez Sweat, somebody he know will take on the run game.
Honestly, I think they had some bad blood when he left.
Nah, because
they got paid though.
No, he got paid, and on top of that, they sent him where he wanted to go. They sent him to where he asked to go. He asked to go to the Chargers, and they made it work for him. Because they asked him, "Do you want to stay for the rebuild?" He said, "Hell no." And they said, "Okay."
He didn't want to be in Chicago. He didn't want to be in Chicago.
It had nothing just be he didn't want to be part of the rebuild. He said he already admitted he didn't mind being in Chicago, but not if it was for a rebuild. He wanted them to retool and try to go after it again. That wasn't their way of. That's not how they were going about it. So he was okay with leaving then. And then they asked him, "Where would you like to go?" He gave him 3 or 4 options. Chargers were the first one to jump that, and he's like, "Cool, I want to go there because Brian, at the head coach at the time was his defensive coordinator way back when." So when he had success before. And that's why he went there in the first place. So
and then Bosa's on the other side too.
yeah, and it had Bosa on the other side. So
And that's a shame. That's
I
not
don't know
working
about
out
y'all,
there.
but then I had bought a Club Mac jersey, then got traded. That's what I'm saying. But for jerseys, go to TC World of Wonders. It's your headquarters for all your dreams Chicago sports jerseys and memorabilia. Check out timeline of gear and collectibles at TC World of Wonders, man. Yeah, but
get you some fly gear like this.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. The Bears is good with the logos, man. You got 3 different logos. You got the C, you got the Bears. You can do a whole bunch of stuff with these Chicago Bear hats, man.
Yes,
But I
sir.
want to get back to the Bears making the NFC
Championship.
game. So let's just say they keep it straight with this roster, right?
Yeah,
Which I think is possible without making any trades. I think it's very possible and stuff.
especially if Austin Booker, the rookie we signed.
But my question is, besides of course Caleb Williams, he will have to be good. Who else you would think would have to be spectacular for this to happen? And let's just say the Bears stay healthy, no major injuries at key parts. From three of y'all, what player you think will have to step his game up for that team to reach?
Now, are we speaking offensive or defense or anywhere?
It doesn't matter.
Anywhere. Because this is part of Rich Eisen, because it's not just about Clay Williams. Why he has the Bears? The team is stacked on paper, like Darius said, it's stacked. So, what player do you think, Darius, that has to be an important piece of that puzzle for them to make it that far?
I say DeAndre Swift.
Oh man, I was going to say that.
mainly because we have high hopes for Caleb, right?
Yeah.
But here's the thing.
Yep.
Caleb shouldn't have a feeling that he has to come out here every week and throw for 300 yards.
I agree.
He shouldn't have a feeling, and it shouldn't be a knock on him as far as his ability is concerned if he throws for 250 or if he throws for 225.
Shit, that's good.
You know what I mean?
He's throwing for 250. He might get carved up, bro. I love that.
If DeAndre Swift can come out and rush for 1,200 yards, just on some Thomas Jones stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, yeah.
If he come out there and rush for 1,200 yards, I think that'll make the transition from college to pro for Caleb Williams a lot smoother.
Mm-hmm. Because coming back either though, so that's
yeah. I mean, we have as far as receiver tight end, we are stacked, but having DeAndre Swift able to go 4.5 a touch, you know what I'm saying? You just listen, man. Of course, we can't have it all, but we need to just take advantage on what's given. They're going every team coming in is going to have to respect the passing game. They're going to have to. We won't see no 8 in the box. We won't see that. So this would be a perfect situation for DeAndre Swift to take advantage of. He's pretty decent out the backfield too, catching the ball out the backfield.
Oh yeah. I think that's
Shane Waldron has a thing to where he enjoys throwing that ball in the screen game to the backs, or just hitting the check downs. You know what I mean? This is a great opportunity for DeAndre Swift to really prove a lot of people wrong. Now Philly, he had a great year. But I think
he was still underutilized.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think he has a lot more to give. He has a lot more to give the game.
Yeah.
And people say, well, Philly underutilized him because they were afraid of him getting injured. And that might be the case because he does have a history with that. But I think if he's able to play, 15 plus games, we're going to see what Detroit wish they got out of Swift.
I think he had caught a bad rep in Philly because the beginning of the year he was on my fantasy, he was killing it. Then something happened where he must have gotten a doghouse. Then his reps went down or something. I don't know what happened in Philly.
Now his issue is that he's got what they call he's got that Shady McCoy syndrome. He likes to run the ball away from his body. He's gotten used to that from Georgia, running, holding the ball, running, with the ball not close to his body. So he is sometimes prone to fumbling the ball, and that was his issue, running through the pile and fumbling, and that's why he got in the doghouse of Philly for those brief couple of games, because his fumbling, he fumbled the ball a couple of times in that one game and almost cost him the game. So that's why they were giving him the tough love or whatever, which was stupid. But my thing is, he's Aaron Jones in his prime, young. Like, he's young Aaron Jones, just faster, because he can line up as a wide receiver like Aaron Jones did for the Packers in that offense, run routes like a wide receiver, catch the ball like a wide receiver, and he can be perfect in the slot on plays, where we switch it up, where they think we're going to run it, and then boom, Caleb checks in, goes into shotgun. He sends Swift out to the, into the slot and instant mismatch because your nickel to keep up with him, or whoever your linebacker is that's got to cover him won't be able to keep up with him. I think that what you said there is spot on, him being, the person that's got to be the X factor. But I'm gonna go with somebody on the defensive side, and I'm going with Tyreek Stevenson.
Oh damn, man! You stole my damn. Yeah. That was wrong.
And I'm only doing that mainly because Darius stole my guy, Darius.
Oh,
man. So I had to go with. I'm going with the guy who my guy on defense. Tyreek Stevenson has to ascend to that level where he looks like a number one. Like, he has to play like he has to get to the level where quarterbacks look at him like, I don't want to throw it his way. I'm going to take my shot throwing it down the middle.
Well, shit, damn! If he looks like that, the Bears got 2 shutdown corners in.
Exactly, and I'm saying for us to get to that level,
where they gonna throw the ball?
You stole my damn answer, man.
Yeah, but he honestly should have been a Pro Bowler last year, but because he missed a couple of games, they disqualified him from being a Pro Bowler, which is
he started off a little rocky, man.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he was
better stats than the guys who made the Pro Bowl. That's my thing, though.
No,
the guys who made the Pro Bowl,
he started off kind of bad, man.
Yeah,
which is expected from corners.
I understand that, but the guys who made the Pro Bowl gave up 2 to 3 more touchdowns than he did, and they averaged more yards against them than Tyreek Stevenson did. And they didn't have as many deflections as he did. The 2 corners that made the Pro Bowl, and they played all 17 games.
Yeah, he was heavily penalized.
17 games. You played all 17 games, and you got torched all season. And this young man played 15 games and literally had more interceptions than you, and he had more tackles, more deflections. And the only thing he was missing was 2 less games. And y'all got lit.
So wait, Bland led the league in INTs, right?
Yeah,
Bland for the Cowboys.
He was the only one I agreed that should have got it, obviously, because he broke a record for the most pick sixes in the season. I mean, like, you're not going to not have him be an all-pro, Pro Bowler. You're not going to have him not have him there, regardless of how many touchdowns he gave up. So he's the exception because he scored more than he gave up. So it's just, I mean, I'm not gonna knock the guy for that. When you're taking that many risks and you're doing that to get the reward, I mean, you can live with that.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
On that, Tyreek Stevenson should have been an NFC Pro. He should have been a Pro Bowler, plain and simple. And I don't want to hear this second team all Pro Bowl crap that they put on Jalen. I'm not even going to get into it because that still got my blood boiling, but I'm going to leave that alone.
Go ahead, BJ. Who you got, man?
So
man.
So I'm sticking with the running backs. So I think that it's not just one running back that's going to make a difference. I think that because we have 3 good running back, Roshan is we're still trying. I think he's going to break out. I think Roshan is going to break out of his shell this year because now we have that feature back that can take the pressure off of him. I think with a dose of Swift and then you bring in that big beast of Roshan, I think that's going to really wear down on defenses. And it's going to have them confused as hell, especially with the air attack. Then you got the run game, and then you got the screen game. I think the whole running game is going to be such a major dynamic of our offense it's gonna really propel us. I really think that.
Yeah, it's really gonna allow our offense to be a little bit that much more deceptive with the play action
Won't be
game.
predictable. The offense won't be predictable.
Yeah,
that's true. A lot of these things are based off of, as far as predictability. A lot of it is based off of down and distance. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then these teams, they go by tendencies too, which is not a terrible thing. But like I said, the ability to do each thing well on offense, as far as running pass, it opens up the door to be deceptive. That's what made the Rams, like, that was in the Rams Super Bowl year. That's what really made them, a threat, because they were so deceptive. They schemed it up so well, as far as I hate to say tricking, but it's same thing. Like,
well, I mean,
they just really fooled a lot of defense. And I think that's the genius of Sean McVay. Being that Waldron, kind of studied under that, under that tutelage or whatever. I think, the deceptive game is going to be definitely in effect.
We have the players to do it.
Yeah,
we have the players to do it.
Yeah,
yes, we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So since Pinky stole my I'm gonna switch it up to Tevin Jenkins, man. Tevin Jenkins.
That's a good one.
I think he's already a beast.
Yeah.
His only issue is staying healthy.
Yep.
Because when he's out there, that offensive line is 10 times better than what it is, man.
If we
imagine the whole offensive line needs to be healthy.
Yeah, but
moreover, if Tevin Jenkins is actually healthy for even 15 games,
I was just about to say, at least give me 15 games.
This man is healthy for at least 15 of those games. My record of 14-3 is definitely on the table.
I'm telling you guys watch him. You really watch him. I'm pretty sure you have. He is violent. He is.
Violent. Oh yeah.
He's a violent offensive lineman.
I like him when they drafted him. I
did too, but it's
not a coincidence that all the games that Justin Fields had, all the highlight games that he had, Tevin Jenkins was on the field.
Yeah, he's
every game that Justin Fields balled out, Tevin Jenkins was on the field.
I love Tevin Jenkins' game. He just got to stay healthy. It's unfortunate, and his injuries be freak injuries. It's not like his ankle or something like that. He some serious thing with the neck.
Keep him in bubble wrap to the season start, bro.
Yeah.
It's his back. He got a bad back.
Yeah, and that's not.
And a neck. I think his neck too. I think his neck got neck issues too.
I think that's Braxton, but either way, those two injuries are not great injuries for O-line.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
My God, man, he is something special when he is out there, man.
Yes,
I really wish they would have kept him and Darnell on the same side, man. Him and Wright on the same side, man.
Yeah, but because of Nate and we're paying Nate a handsome pretty penny, that's where he wants to be. So
and Nick showed up and shaped like a mother, dude.
Yeah, he did. He definitely did.
He heard Bear fan. He been watching. He been looking at Twitter and shit, man. He heard y'all, man.
I honestly think it had more. Like I said, we don't understand people's grieving process.
No, yeah, that's what we talked about that. And that's why I didn't want to kill him.
If he falls out this year, and the offensive line stays healthy, man, we might be legit this year.
Like for me, I've been given, like, as much as I couldn't stand the fact that he wasn't performing well when he was out there and missing stuff. I couldn't hold it.
He wasn't mentally there. He wasn't mentally.
Yeah, he wasn't, man. He wasn't mentally.
Yeah, lost his mama. I'm sorry. Like being a mama's boy. Look.
Yeah, that's tough.
Had it been me, they've been lucky. They've been lucky that I even wanted to still play. Because I probably would have left. Look, me, I would have left the game. Like my mama. Look. Be lucky I don't slap you for asking me to come back to work. Like, cause my mama's going. So I completely understood. I feel like if that was me, I probably would have retired or something, because I wouldn't be able to handle it.
That's why I didn't want to destroy him what he did last year, because you never know, man. It's different for everybody.
Yeah. You can't tell people how to grieve, man.
Like
Yeah, man.
perfect example. Like, look, Stephen A. Smith was gone off TV for almost damn near a year after he lost his mom. Like, so, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I mean, it is what it is. That's how people is. You know what I'm saying? Like, not comparing the athlete to a radio analyst, but you know what I'm saying? Like the grieving process part of it. Like
humans.
Yeah.
Just,
We all human beings, man.
Yeah, humans. Yep.
I'm applauding the fact that he came into camp. What was it? They said, what was it, like 5% more body mass, like muscle
I
mass?
think he came because he got put on notice, man.
Yeah.
He is
I
huge.
think,
Like,
Well, I don't think he cares
put him
about what
on
other people
notice.
say. I think he's just mentally ready now. I think he's mentally
I
ready
know
to
he
go.
don't care about what people think, because man, them checks are still coming in, so I know he don't
Yeah,
care.
I don't think he cares about
Well,
what people
I
say.
mean, I think he cares what people think, but it
Motivated.
makes a difference where it's coming from.
Yeah.
If it's coming from anybody outside the organization or outside that locker room, he could care less.
Yeah, pretty much.
But there were rumblings inside their locker room and in their organization. You can't tell.
Yeah, I think he got put on notice, man. By the
There was
coach.
definitely rumblings. So, we can't listen, man. I applaud the guy, man. Tough situation, and it looks like he's ready to rebound, man. So we'll see.
Yeah, man. I seen the highlights. So they a couple of still pictures of how he looked from compared to last year and this year. Completely different person. I mean, I'm talking.
So I'm gonna shift the gears and stuff like that because it's still relevant to it. The practices today. Are you guys concerned about today's practice from the offense? Let me start this one off. Me, no, because I expect the defense to be ahead of them. I expect this, dealing with when you have a rookie quarterback out there, which I don't think he's a different type of rookie. But even if Caleb wasn't a rookie, I still would expect the defense to do this because I expect the defense to be top 5 across the board, every category this year, man. What you think about? Are you concerned about what you read today, BJ?
No, I'm not concerned because I think you're going to have some days where the offense is doing good and some days where the defense is good. But that's what we should expect because these are supposed to be two good offense and defenses. So they're going to go up and down between each other, One day the defense is going to get them, another day the offense is going to get them. Now, if the defense is completely dominating the offense every day in practice, we got a problem. If the offense is completely dominating the defense every day in practice, we have a problem.
Yeah, that's true.
So if one practice, if it's a week and the offense is struggling or the defense is struggling a week.
So far, the reports are they've been going back and forth.
I know. I've been hearing that. So, and that's good.
I guess what they're saying today, it was just really, really bad for the offense today.
Yeah, that happens, man. It's practice. That's what training camp is for. It's practice. Right. That happens. Even during the season when you're in practice, your offense may not have a good day or your defense may not have a good day in practice. It happens. It happens in games. Offense don't show up in games. Defense don't show up in games. It happens. So, I'm not putting too much energy into that.
What about you, Darius?
Hey, man, listen, I'm in total agreement, and we gotta think about it, fellas. This is week 1?
Week 1, first week of training.
Yeah, like this is first week, man, and like BJ said, listen, if any side of the ball is taking more advantage than the other, then we got an issue. Okay. The back and forth thing, because the defense has chemistry and it's already, pretty much put together. And they have their leaders over there on that side of the ball. The fact that the offense is putting up a fight, makes me feel good about what's going on. And they're not wilting, they're not wilting to the defense because the defense has established themselves as a top 10 or top 5 in football. They're like, the defense is the bully and our offense is fighting the bully back.
I like
so, like you all said, that the defense gonna be ahead of the offense, but the offense is responding. Every day, like BJ said, listen, every day is not gonna be great. Like you're gonna You don't plan on your way to the practice facility or to the practice field as an offensive player. You don't plan on getting your ass kicked, right? You know what I'm saying? But listen, man. And like even if you're on the defensive side, like you don't plan on getting your ass kicked today. You letting the offense know, like, listen.
And they be going, from what I've
we know what's going on, but look here, this is what we got rocking. You know what I mean? And same thing on the offensive side.
It's a testament to both sides of the ball having a lot of talent.
Yeah. And the fact that this thing is going back and forth, it's a steel sharpening, it's an iron sharpening iron situation.
There you go.
And we have to see how this thing plays out because we have at least a month and some change to watch this team grow and develop.
Well, 50 days. I think we got 50 days. No, 100 days, right?
No, we got less than that.
Less than that.
45 days. 45 days.
Next week.
45 to the season opener?
Next week is what week that Hall of Fame game?
That Hall of Fame games like next week. So
yeah, I know that. I'm not talking about the preseason, I'm talking about regular season.
Yeah, we got 45 days.
Yeah.
45 days, okay. I mean that's
45,
right there.
44 days.
I threw a number out there, man. It feel like 100 days. It feel like 100 days. It feel like I've been waiting like 2 years for the Bears to play.
Yeah. What's your thoughts on that, Pinky? Are you any issues, concerns?
My only concern would be that the pass rush still isn't there yet. There's still some inconsistencies with the pass rush. And granted, the defense still had a good day. They had their day today, but like you guys said, and my thing is, it kind of scares me a little bit that, in a good way, kind of, but it kind of scares me that a rookie quarterback is lighting up our defense, and they've only gotten the one interception.
But let me ask you.
Granted,
he's generational, man.
Isn't this what he's supposed to do when he's generational, Pinky?
Hey, y'all said
I'm happy he's doing it.
I get that part. I'm happy about it. I'm just saying I'm nervous that the defense isn't being more dominant. You know what I'm saying? Like they should be really beating this kid's head in. Now,
I don't think so. It's too much talent on the offense.
It might be because the quarterback is that talented, and it also might be because we've never had an offensive coordinator just be that damn good at coaching. So it might be a combination of those two things, and that's why things are the way they are in practices. But I'm just a little nervous still with the defensive line. If the defensive line could be a little bit more aggressive, be more because I've been seeing some highlights with the defensive players, even Montez Sweat himself being put on his ass. Like seeing.
Well, they don't even have pads on yet. So
they don't have no pads.
They don't have pads on. So
I'm just saying.
I don't think they're going
still. I get that, but still, I don't like seeing it. You know what I'm saying? I want to see my Bears. I want to see my monsters of the Midway defense play like the monsters of the Midway. Bear down, Debo. What's up, buddy? What it do, man?
Yeah.
Or let's put this up here. Hold on.
Absolutely not. He's gonna cost a fortune.
Who? Man,
Micah Parsons.
Man,
he's gonna cost. He'll be nice, but he's gonna cost a fortune.
But man, we got to stop.
The Cowboys are stupid enough to get. If the Cowboys are dumb enough, and we know Jerry Jones is bold and stupid, if he is stupid enough to give us Micah Parsons for a first and 2 seconds, I would personally impersonate Brian Poles right now and do that.
I don't see Poles doing that. I don't see because Poles is clearly a draft built through the draft.
Yeah.
You're not finding a Micah Parsons in next year's draft. That is the issue. He's still young. He's not even in his prime yet. I would do it in a heartbeat. What guy that's coming out the draft next year that's giving you anything close to
No. I agree with you, but it's just I'm just going by how the way Poles.
But also,
if they offered that to me, if I'm the GM for the Bears and they only wanted the first or 2 seconds, they would have had that before they hung up the damn phone. I promise you that. Give me Mike. I would have had a plane already ready to pick him up. His locker would have been clean before the phone call was over.
But you have to think about it, man. You still
do trades
you're
like
going
that,
to have to pay that guy, man.
You're going to have to pay him. Then you got to pay
And
people.
you know the new TV deals that came through? We got a quarterback on his rookie deal. We got a quarterback on his rookie deal.
You can't bank on that.
That's what Piggy just said.
Quarterback
Piggy
on
just said is the only way they can get away because they do have a quarterback on a rookie deal. So if they want to do something like that,
but it's not just the quarterback though that you got to worry about. You got offensive linemen that finna come up for contracts.
Yeah, and you know what?
You got receiver. You got a receiver.
With Micah Parsons being as young as they are, making the plays that they making, I can promise you, the linemen where they were drafted and what they've been doing up to that point, they're not going to make that kind of money that Michael Parsons and Caleb Williams is going to make.
So you're willing to sacrifice Tevin Jenkins?
Tevin Jenkins needs to stay healthy first this year in order to prove. Because if he misses a game this year,
so let's say he does stay healthy.
He is not going to get the money he's going to get.
Now you put yourself in cap hell.
Yeah, I think Poles is a lot smarter than that, bro. He's not going to do nothing to disrupt this salary cap, man.
You don't want to do that.
I'm just saying, but that salary cap, it's not like we're going to it's not like we may not re-sign Allen.
Hell no.
And we also got other guys who got expiring contracts who are a little older that we already got their backups in the wing already. And a lot of these other guys we're gonna get them on the cheap because of where they were drafted. They're only gonna be able to get so much money unless they pull a Tyreek Hill and ball out in their positions.
This is
okay.
I don't know why Dallas would even do that. Dallas wouldn't do that.
I mean, Dallas is going. The word on the street.
Second proposal.
Dallas
DeMarcus
is preparing to burn it down. They're preparing to burn it down if things don't go right this season.
DeMarcus Walker, Khalil Herbert, and 2 firsts for Mika.
Dallas wouldn't do that though.
Nah, Dallas ain't doing that shit. Excuse me.
The reason why you also got to remember the only reason why Dallas may even consider it is because they don't want to get rid of Dak. They can't pay both of them.
But that's not true either. Because if Dak, as nice as Dak has been in Dallas, true, it doesn't translate to playoffs.
But true, right here,
Debo's right. Not afraid to
traded for, but they wasn't first round picks. Multiple first round picks and
they were all second round picks.
It was all second round and fourth round.
And Keenan was a fourth round pick, wasn't he?
And he didn't give up multiple picks in those trades. So it's a.
And San Diego only gave Keenan up for a fourth because they knew that he would do a deal.
If that was Ryan Pace, then Ryan Pace would do that with.
Ryan Pace would do anything.
That's the same guy who traded a 4th round pick for.
All I'm saying is not out of the realm of possibility that the Bears would consider doing something like that for a player of his caliber. You'd be stupid not to think about it.
But like Darius said, but Jerry Jones, that man is not leaving Dallas.
No, I don't think so. I don't think he's leaving Dallas. You know what?
Take these 2 seconds and let him go. If you ain't taking that, we'll holler at you. You know what I'm saying? We'll wait till the up for free agency. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If that's the case.
But until then, man, y'all got to check out the What's Chicago's most delicious and fun sports dining experience. Head to the River Street Haven, located on 102 River Street in East Dundee. Open Tuesdays through Sundays. If your ticket Chicago's biggest games and most delicious food, this elevated Chicago sports pub service. So go ahead, check it out, man. Next time I'm in Chicago, I'm definitely doing that. I'll be in there for that Rams game. So
see, Debo's right. See, they got to get one of them, but CD's staying for sure. They gonna keep Dak.
They don't have a choice to keep Dak because what other quarterback they gonna get? What other quarterback they don't get?
However, if they let Dak walk trying to pay CD Lamb, they can go bad this year. Use Micah Parsons to get that draft capital they're looking for to trade up to get the quarterback they want next year.
No, but you're essentially getting rid of your whole team.
Let me give y'all this. I think they let Dak go.
That's what I'm saying. I think they're going to let him walk after next year.
Dak is going to be the odd man out.
Okay. Well, I'm telling you this right now. If Dak leave, you ain't going to have to worry about re-signing CeeDee Lamb because he's gone.
Because he's going to want to leave too because he's not going to be.
Facts. Yeah, that's true. True that. So they're gonna be stuck signing. I think Micah's the odd man out.
I don't think so, man. Like we'll see how this year plays out. This year is going to tell a tale about the Cowboys. You know, it could tell us more of what we already know, or it could show itself to be different.
Yeah, Debo with the heat, man. I like this one right here.
Yeah, Debo right about that Terrell Smith, you brother.
Yeah, definitely is.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely is, man. Appreciate you.
Look,
man.
I honestly think that he pushing Spider-Man, you know what I'm saying? You know,
nah.
I think he pushing him for that spot.
Nah.
Yeah,
that nickel?
Spider-Man
Yeah.
gotta stay healthy, bro.
That's what I meant by he pushing him. Like he gotta stay on the field because if he can't stay healthy, Smith gonna take that spot, bro.
Spider-Man is my guy, man.
I know you're your guy, but man,
he's one of
that
the
Smith
best.
kid, he can ball.
No, Smith is. I would like to see them put Smith at safety.
I was just about to say
Yeah,
that.
Kyle is a dog.
So what you gonna do with
Kyle a dog, but he got to stay healthy.
Who? No, I'm talking about move what's the name? Free safety. Terrell Smith. I think he could do the free safety.
But then, so what? We just signed the safety.
Yeah,
but he old. Kevin Byard is old.
Nah,
We
but
just
hey,
paid
look,
him.
Smith,
There's
I think
no way
Terrell
in the
Smith-
world we gonna put him back
Terrell
there. We
Smith
just
could
paid
definitely
him.
be a safety, could be molded into a nice safety.
hey, KB's nice. He's old, but he's a good old man.
Yeah, he is.
No,
know.
I'm just saying we can keep Terrell Smith and mold
Yeah.
him to be the replacement.
Yeah, I like Terrell
think
Smith.
that's what's gonna
Terrell
happen.
Smith can definitely play safety.
I
He's
think
played all the
they're gonna-
positions in Minnesota, so he can definitely do it.
And then the way these offenses are constructed, man, they going 5 wide and all that. You know,
See now, man.
See, I don't think Briscoe's overrated. I
Nah,
think
man. See,
Briscoe
hold
just
on.
can't-
Time
It's
out.
agreed on that one.
oh,
Debo, I appreciate you, Debo, man. But
think
we ain't gonna have
he
no
Hey, check it out.
no Brisker slander on Thursday shows, man.
Hey, listen, bro. But we've had that Brisker conversation some weeks ago, bro.
Yeah, we did.
Y'all remember that?
Only thing he gotta do is to stay. He gotta
You gotta stay
trying to kill
healthy,
people.
and he gotta stop trying to go with them kill shots.
Yeah. Wait,
That's fair. That's fair,
we
Bears.
ain't gonna have
That's
no
fair.
Brisker slander.
Listen, man. Hey,
Nah,
I
keep it
don't
coming,
agree
man.
with
Keep it
that, my
coming.
brother.
Keep it
I
coming.
disagree
Keep it
with
coming.
that.
I'm cheering for Brisker. My only thing, I wouldn't say he's trashed in coverage. 2 things that he likes to do.
He likes to try to kill somebody.
He likes to be the hero,
And he take too many chances.
and the thing
He
that,
felt he
thing
had
that
to.
he don't like to do is he don't like to catch the picks.
He don't. He sure don't. He don't.
You know,
Well, that's how Jalen was. Jalen wasn't catching no picks, and then he just started catching picks last year.
Brisker's my guy, man. I ain't listen.
now I just seen a
Don't do my boy
comment in
Eddie
the
like
chat
that. Don't do
saying,
Eddie like that.
I seen a comment in the chat saying Brisker was our lead tackler.
Yeah.
Listen, bro,
It's not-
that's not great.
No, it's not.
That's
But
not
that
good.
shows you how
He said he was our leading. He's our leader sack. He was our leader in sacks.
Yeah, he was.
He had no pass
His
rush.
rookie season.
That's not
He had
great.
to help manufacture a pass rush for the
that was
Bears, and that's how he got hurt. Doing
That was
everything. He's a
disgusting
jack
that
of all trades out there. He is ultra talented, and if he didn't have to sit there and hurt himself trying to do everything, try to be the do-all everything for the team, if we would have had a Montez Sweat that year that he led the team, so he wouldn't be leading the team in sacks. I could promise you that. He
Well, I
would have
think
been
the
out
fact
there
that he
getting
led-
interceptions.
The fact that he led the team in sacks, that
That was so disgusting,
season.
Darius. Yo,
Yeah.
that his rookie
That's because
season-
we didn't have nobody on the line.
Yeah, but that's still
We know.
disgusting. I don't care. I don't care if you. There's no way in the NFL should a safety lead your team in sacks.
no, it shouldn't. They
That
shouldn't.
was
And that's what I'm
But
saying.
look,
The
when you
line
got a
was
guy built
horrible.
like when you got a safety built like Brian Urlacher, damn near
that
he
was
can hit.
disgusting, man.
This young man is a beast. I don't care if nobody say he is not trash.
No, he's
Nah.
definitely not trash. He's definitely not
calling
trash.
them
He-
trash. Calling them trash
Say like
is
this,
a bit-
Debo, my man.
He
Debo, this
was-
shit, my man, gonna prove you wrong, man.
Yeah,
He gonna
Put it
prove
this way,
you wrong.
Brisker was a small injury away from being a first round pick and not being available to the Bears.
I
Keep
think
that in
Bi-
mind.
I
He
think
was
Bayard's
first
gonna help
round,
him out.
as first round talent. Kyle Gordon, first round talent, and we got them both in the second round.
I think
You was
KB gonna help him out tremendously, man.
I'm sorry.
KB gonna help him out though. I believe. I want to believe that. I really do. I really think Bayer's gonna really help
Develop
him
his
out.
game, take him to the next level.
It's gonna grow his game. I mean, the experience that Bayer has, you can't buy that off the street nowhere. But I've been critical of Brisker. I have.
Yeah, you have. Yeah.
But I'm not. I won't call him trash. But I need to see something this season, man. I need to see something different. I do.
What do you mean? You know he could do what he could do. I just want to see him stop, like BJ said, man. Stop trying to be a fucking torpedo. Stop trying to.
He plays hero ball. That's what he does. He
appreciate
plays
it.
hero ball.
I appreciate it. He got to play smart on the field.
What do? Squeeze your word up.
That's one thing I will say. He got to play smart on the field, man.
Yeah,
he got to protect him. He got to protect himself also.
But see, that's where Bayer gonna come in at, man. It's gonna he's gonna be a lot more cerebral than he was under Eddie Jackson, man.
No, okay.
But you know what? When they say
he's not
that,
premier. I agree with that. He's not premier. No, he's not. I'm not saying that. But the dude is there, man. Is there.
Now when they say that he's not a good coverage guy, I think it's because he tries to predict stuff or he overextends himself. And it looks like he's not covering good because he's trying to predict that the ball is going to be here and he misplays it.
And the thing about this defense, man, the number one thing that each player, has to do in this defense is do your damn job.
Yeah.
Don't try to overdo and overcompensate for someone else. You have to do your job in this defense because one player out of place could be a catastrophe, whether it's on the D-line, the backers, or in their secondary. Each guy is responsible, when they playing these zone coverages, each guy is responsible for a space. And on the line in the trenches, guys are responsible for certain gaps. You have to do your job in this defense.
Yeah, and Debo coming with it said he liked Booker as a long-term piece, but he's not going to be good as a rookie. I disagree. I like that comment though.
So for Booker to be good, in my opinion,
coming in on the rotation, I think that's going to be decent.
We need to have a veteran presence there so he could be more like of a Mark Anderson.
I knew he was going to say that, man.
And when you say good, like what constitutes as good for Booker as a rookie? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he can just be that. He can just
be 6 sacks would be awesome.
Like if you're expecting him to get 12, 13 sacks, then
that's not realistic.
No, that's not realistic.
I think you're overplaying.
I'm expecting that from Montez Sweat.
Yes.
Yeah.
From Booker,
for Austin Booker, because he's not going to get on the field as much because Walker's going to be on the other side. I can, 5, 6 sacks maybe, a couple of tackles for loss.
I'll be okay with if he hits 4 sacks, because long as he's in
5, 6 sacks. I mean, if he gets 4, that's what I'm expecting. But if he gets like 6 or 7, like Darius says, then he had an impactful rookie season.
Yeah.
That's a really good.
I think it's gonna be a nice rotational piece.
You know what I'm saying? If he winds up getting like, 30% of the snaps on defense, and he winds up with those numbers, 6, 7 sacks. Oh yeah, we got us something. Like I'm expecting him to he'll probably take Walker's spot.
Yeah. So I see what Debo says. Yes, and
people understand that Frank's not big enough, but then again, there's guys out there that's tearing up the league right now. Like Nick Bosa, before he got his man body at Ohio State, he was built like Austin Booker too. He came into the league with Austin Booker's body, just a little shorter. So you don't gotta necessarily look like you're big, but and still be strong. I mean, the kid's just fast. You can't teach that. Can't teach relentlessness. He was built literally like the dude from the Raiders that they compared him to.
Crosby. I mean, not Crosby.
Max Crosby. Max Crosby.
Yeah, okay, I said it right. Yeah.
Yeah, so I honestly feel there you go. He was like Yeah, I understand Nick Bosa was picked second overall, but I'm saying though his body frame was built similarly to Austin Booker's, and he also played longer, so that's why he was a number 2 pick and not, where we picked up Austin in the 5th round. And it's because of circumstances. Everybody's journey's different. They could probably be at the same level. They could be at the same level of tenacity. The only difference is there's no question that Austin Booker's motor is relentless. He does not stop. You got to question Nick Bosa sometimes. Sometimes he kind of slow down. He ain't always chasing the quarterback when he ain't on his side.
And
he
he's
got honestly get that from his big brother.
He's often injured. He's often
it's also when people get drafted high and stuff like that, you got to see where they play college ball at, the talent they played against. Booker went to Kansas. That was Big 12, so he played against talent, but he didn't play that much. So he's still a work in progress.
Yeah.
He's still a work in progress. The Bears drafted him.
Don
him for the future.
We appreciate you showing your face to us, man.
Yeah,
we appreciate it.
Lions.
Enjoy being swept again, like always. Again, though, next year, enjoy being swept.
I see a lot of mention of Dominique Robinson, and I've heard some ththings. I think Dominique may be running out of time because I think they're.
He probably is.
They're deciding to move him.
Look, his locker already cleaned out, man.
They're deciding.
He's just a body out there for camp.
He done took snaps. He done took snaps playing D line.
Right here. This one right here. This one right here.
I'm sorry.
This one right here. D-Ball. Don Ball.
We do not care.
He's right. We don't care. He's absolutely right.
Yeah, I heard Dominique taking snaps at the D tackle position, man.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, that means listen. They're trying to find out a way he can earn a spot, but I don't think he's gonna earn it there.
You say taking snaps at the defensive tackle? Oh yeah, it's a wrap. It's over. Once they move you to another spot, that's your warning shot.
I mean, because you can't tell me a guy went into college as a quarterback.
Sweeping the locker room.
A guy that went into a college as a quarterback, transitioned to a receiver tight end, then transitioned to a DN, got drafted to the league to play DN, and now he's a defensive tackle. Ain't no way.
It's fucking Lion fans kill me, man. A lot of Lion fans. A lot of Lion fans remind me of those cops when they was in kid school that got bullied and stuff. So now they finally something and they pump their chests out and they forget like the last 20 years they wasn't shit. I'm like, come on. Yeah. But I appreciate you in the chat, Don. That's what's up.
Lions fans.
If I know Don Bird, and I do, I've seen this one other time. Let me explain to you guys. Hold on. Let me explain something. Don Bird is on every Chicago mainstream media there is. Chicago Go,
I appreciate
Chicago
it,
Central. He's on Bears chat, the Bears chat thing, whatever they have with Harrison Graham. This man is always on something Chicago related. He's probably secretly a Bears fan. He's probably a Bears fan. He's probably secretly a Bears fan and just pretending to be a Lions fan. Like, I see this man's comments all the time. I mean, you cannot be actually that passionate about being a Lions fan. You got to, because I ain't never seen a Lions fan actually that passionate. Lions fans in the mid.
I mean, the Lions just started winning. Shoot, they
just finally retired. They still got the plastic. They still got the bags in the refrigerator somewhere. So they still got the big.
Remind me of that kid who used to get bullied. Now he didn't had his growth spurt, and now he thinks he's tough. Until the bully that beats up the bully comes around. They'll be back. He'll be going soon. But we appreciate the love of showing love, man. Like, for everybody, please like and subscribe. Keep the comments coming, man. But it's that time of night, man.
Yes, sir. We gotta wrap it up.
So take us out, Pinky, man. What do you got for us, man?
Oh man. Right now I just got just some nice warm thoughts about the Bears and the training camp buzz that's been going on. I'm loving the fact that Angel Reese signed with the Big Three basketball. Ice Cube, trying to help promote that. She signed with a nice team that's out there, the Renegades, I believe, or something like that, the Unrelenting Renegades or something like that. So she doing her thing right now while the Olympics is going on. So, but beyond that, let's just enjoy this moment. This is the last Thursday without football. It's the last Thursday until February.
Hard knocks.
We have football.
Then that's hard knocks.
Yes, sir. This is gonna be a beautiful day, man. It's a beautiful day. So all I can say is I can't wait. Chicago up, bear down, good vibes, love, share that support. You know what I'm saying? Lock in with us, baby.
Yes,
you already know.
Yes. All right, fellas. Yo, bear down. Appreciate you buying the comments. Remember, like and subscribe. Come back with us every Thursday, man. The Fantastic Four. It's there next week. I think we're gonna try to do do that live stuff on the preseason. We're gonna try to set that up next week, man. If y'all down for it, man.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be on there for a minute that day, man. Gonna see a lot of, even though I hate preseason football, but it's Bears football.
Oh yeah, pads are on tomorrow, so we will know for sure what's going on.
Yes, indeed.
Man. Like I said, man, I appreciate y'all, man. Love you. You know what I'm saying? Much love to you guys, man. Much love to everybody in the comments. And
peace.
Peace.
Right.
Bear down.
See y'all.
Bear down.
Till next time.
Yes, sir. Till next time.